Hey, what's up guys? What's going on? So, here's my second video, putting together 240. I got my wheels, my turbo going. I'm gonna be buying a new turbo. That one's got blown oil seals. Here's my engine. You know, she's ready to go. Got the valve cover sitting on the back over there. But right now, I'm about to put the subframe in. Oh, you can't even see that. I'm gonna put the subframe in. I just fixed the steering shaft because that thing was all out of whack. It wasn't centered right, and I've never touched that before, so I'm guessing I got it like that when I bought the car 3 years ago. But anyway, so here's the subframe. It's been rewelded. You guys can guess what that is. It's been moved forward. I just cut it up and fixed it because the socket wasn't going through here, so I had to cut this out and kind of make it a little wider. So as you can see, the walls are like beefy. They're not the prettiest, but they're beefy, which is good because I don't want my engine falling out or my subframe. And then, you know, we cut forward an inch, brought everything forward, and it looks good. I just painted it like 3 days ago. It's a lot thinner now compared to like when it's stock, but since my rack is gonna sit a good inch forward, hopefully it'll get rid of my binding issue. So I'm gonna slap this bad boy on. It's probably gonna take me a while, so I'm not gonna film it. And I'm just gonna put all the suspension together, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like pretty much. All right, so it's the next day. It took me quite a while to get this thing fitted up. The steering shaft didn't want to go into the, wow, you can't even see that. The steering shaft didn't want to go into the power steering rack.
That's what she said.
So I had to fiddle with that until I finally got it. Finally got the bolts for the brackets bolted down to the subframe for the steering rack. That also took a while because I had to keep taking off the subframe and cutting the holes bigger on the bottom. But yeah, I mean, this is quite a lot of angle, honestly. Like, like that's full lock right now. But I only have one wheel. Oh, my dog's crying. Vera. Oh, my dog. Come here. Oh, he cutie. Oh, what's up? You wanna come over here? You wanna come over here? Oh, look at her stretch. Oh, what a lazy butt. All right, go over there. I'm gonna work on my car. Go. Anyway. So yeah, like I said, quite a bit of angle. Check that out. And that's full lock right now. Wheel won't go any further than that. Tie rod is connected. Look at that, no bind. It's kind of hard to show you, but that tie rod is pretty freaking straight. And everything's bolted up on this side, and the subframe's on, but this side needs to get bolted up. She's not bolted up yet. I kind of got lazy yesterday, and I was pretty tired and annoyed from working on it, but I see that when I turn the opposite way. Check out this. Check that out from this angle. Wow, that's pretty sick. I see that when I turn it, my lead wheel has now less angle than the trailing wheel. So my tie rod is hitting the control arm, and that's not even that much angle. Like, I have literally more trailing angle than I have lead angle. So let's see, it's hitting right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna mark that up, cut it out, and then take it to my buddy Tommy. He's gonna go and weld up a piece of metal in there so it can be a little more structurally safer. But everything's looking good. Intercooler's on. We're at my brake master cylinder, brake booster. Those brake lines are a little bent, so I gotta bend those back. And something weird happened. I went to go look at my brand new O2 sensor, and the wire came out. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that, because like literally this is a brand new O2 sensor. Like, I think it has 3 miles on it or something. But yeah, I'm gonna put this back together, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like all connected. And yeah, I mean, the engine's almost ready to go in. The turbo, this is a Twisted Motion GT2870 1R turbo. I had some problems with the oil seals, so I'm gonna go and warranty it, and they're gonna send me one back, and hopefully, wow, that's what you get with journal bearing. eBay shit, bro. But I'm gonna take all my lines off, take my exhaust manifold off. I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint my I don't even know what these are called, to be honest. I think they're like, I don't know. We'll just say turbo intake tubes. And I gotta paint this one as well. It's right there. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Paint these, paint that, and then put that other wheel back on, and then I'll see what I got to do from there. So I gotta take these suckers off. Sure. I just broke them off. You guys didn't see that on screen, but it was they were pretty on there. They were on there pretty good. Take those puppies off. That comes right off. See, check that out. It's got oil in it. Yep. That turbo's no bueno. Should be oil in there. I'm gonna store that one in there. Now I gotta take this intake tube off. This coolant line, that little oil line was giving me a problem last night, so I didn't get around to finishing it. And then I gotta take off the header, or the manifold, which is honestly a pain in the butt, because Nissan, and yeah, their design is whatever. So we'll see. All right, got that one off. And again, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is oil on this. There shouldn't be oil on this part of the turbo. So that needs to be cleaned out as well. And like I said, I'm going to be painting these a little bit later on once I take off this header, because I'm going to paint all of them together. So now on to these two lines that I need to take off, and then the manifold. So I finally got the turbo off. There's the manifold. And the turbo. Yeah, let's see here out in the light. A little turbo. This thing's not even big. It's pretty small, but yeah, she's got oil and the exhaust housing. I don't know if you guys can see that, but also this is all, it's wet because I used PB blaster, because I couldn't take the bolts or the nuts and the studs off the manifold, which every SR owner knows if they've ever worked on their own turbo, which is a pain in the butt. But yeah, check this out. There's oil all over here. The body's all oily, so I definitely need a new turbo. And the manifold is a little dirty, and she had oil in her, so I'm gonna wash this out, wash all the runners out, and then scuff it up and then paint it. Kind of excited to see what it's gonna look like. Wash this one off, just hose it off real quick. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna do it.